What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you caught the last video, you know that I mentioned that a lot of my intros and sort of captioning was left out because there was just so much to do on the trail and a lot of focus needed to be dedicated to what I was actually doing. But in this video, this will be day 2 of our trip out to Colorado, and this is our trip up to Imogene Pass, down into Telluride, a short drive over to the town of Ophir, and then we take Ophir Pass all the way back out to Silverton. So it was a pretty long day. I think point to point, probably close to 7 or 8 hours, but this was by far the most fun day on the trail that I had. I had Jordan with me, I had my mom and dad with me, and we had really good trail conditions for the most part, and just overall a really good day out on the trail. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we're airing down the base of Tommy Boy Basin. I'm gonna try to go up to Poughkeepsie, or not Poughkeepsie, we're gonna try to do Imogene today, Imogene into Telluride. And hopefully we don't run into too much snowpack like we did yesterday. Again, welcome. Didn't really film an intro. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Consider subscribing. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Sorry, I don't know.
Here, let me see.
My glasses.
Always.
Oh.
So we're now at the intersection of Imogene and Richmond Basin. As you probably just saw in that video, we had our first butt pucker moment. And we are just crossing the river here. Tacoma already on the other side. And on to right around up there. All the way up to the top of the pass. About a quarter of the way up through Imogene. We're getting there. there's
Ophir Pass there?
no. This is, but we're gonna pull up here, and you're gonna be look down and just
Gosh, I don't think
stare at Telluride. It's quite some time.
We made it. We're here. We're alive.
At the top of Imogene. Brought the whole family up here. My mom back here. Nearly had a heart attack. Dad's somewhere over there admiring the view of Telluride. Definitely the most challenging, most butt pucker trail this little sea level California Tacoma has been on. But that view, woo, so worth it. I know these videos are a little bit more scrambled than the ones typically we do back home, but that's because we're doing a lot. We've got a lot of agenda, as they say. The trails have been extremely technical, requiring a lot of focus, especially with all the snow melt. We were next to like 8x8 on each side. Snow washes, which were pretty intense. But yeah, and I got my entire family with me. Mom, dad, well, my brother and sister are here, but I got my fiance, Jordan, and then my mom and dad are here. And it's the second time I've ever brought them off-roading. So bringing them up to 13,500 feet at Imogene is awesome for them, but also a little intense. So we're gonna make our way back down into Telluride, have some lunch, and then probably take Ophir Pass back to Silverton, kind of round out the day. But definitely looking forward to getting some food in me. All right, talk to you guys soon. Also, again, shout out Midnight Forest for the product, but at 13,000 feet, oh, so much pressure relieved. There is where we came from. Guys, rounding out the day, gonna take Ophir Pass back to Silverton. Just airing down after lunch, and yeah, excited to be back. It's a long day on the trail, but so much fun. Love. That's what makes Subaru.
Back in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day.
There we have it, you guys. So that was our day going up Imogene Pass and then rounding out the day at Ophir or Ophir Pass. The route we took is we took the $1 Million Highway from Silverton down to Ouray, Ouray down up to Tommy Boy Basin, did the beginning of Tommy Boy Basin Trail, and then hooked on over to Imogene. Imogene took us up to 13,500 feet. That took us down into Telluride, and then basically was able to complete that loop. But hopefully you enjoyed. If this is your first video on the channel that you're watching, give it a like, drop a comment below. I try to respond to most, if not all, comments in a fairly timely manner. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, enjoy the ride.